Alright, hello everybody. We're in chapter 2, finally. We're in section 2.1, and we're looking at the distance and midpoint formulas. So first up, the distance formula. Distance between any two points, x1, y1, and x2, y2 is given by your d for distance equals big square root sign, and all this is inside the root. So parenthesis, x2 minus x1 quantity squared plus y2 minus y1 quantity squared. So let's look at an example. Okay, find the distance between, here's a point 3 comma minus 4, and here's a point 5 comma 4. So it doesn't matter which one you call the first point, which one you call the second one, but you have to be consistent. So whichever one you call the first point, that has to be x1 and y1, whichever one you call the second point has to be x2 and y2. So I always just work left to right, so I'm going to say this is x1, and this is y1, and this is x2, and this is y2. So distance equals big square root sign. X parenthesis x2 minus x1 quantity squared plus parenthesis y2 minus y1 quantity squared. Okay, let's see, big square root. Well, 5 take away 3 is 2 squared plus, here's a double negative, so this is going to be 4 plus 4 squared. Big square root. This is 2 squared is 4. Plus 4 plus 4 is 8 squared, which equals the square root of 4 plus 8 squared is 64, which is equal to the square root of 68. And then remember, you always have to try to simplify this, if possible. So let's see. Is the square root of 68 a perfect square? No. Does it have a perfect square in it? Yes. This is equal to the square root of 4 times 17. So the final answer is 2 root 17. That's a nice answer. Remember, with the distance, you're always going to get an answer that's positive or 0. Distance cannot be negative. Got to be positive or 0. Alright, that's our distance formula. Let's take a look at the midpoint. Okay, here's our midpoint formula. The midpoint of 2 points, x1, y1, and x2, y2 is given by, remember, it's a point, it's an ordered pair. So all you do is average the x's and average the y's. So x1 plus x2 over 2, comma, y1 plus y2 over 2. It's parentheses because it's an ordered pair, it's a point. So let's look at an example. So find the midpoint of the ordered pair of 2 comma minus 3 and minus 8 comma 4. Okay, so again, I'm going to work left to right, so I'm going to let this be x1, y1, and I'm going to let this be x2, y2. So our midpoint is equal to, parentheses, so x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Let's see, 2 plus a negative 8 is minus 6 over 2, comma, minus 3 plus 4 is 1 half. And the final answer is minus 3, comma, 1 half. This is the point that is exactly in the middle of these two. That's midpoint. Alright, that's distance and midpoint formulas. You should be all set and ready to go.